Alright guys, welcome back to the Hill Homestead. This is Austin. I know it's been a while since we posted another video, but we've been pretty busy with some pretty good things going on, and I will show you that right now. The cattle videos are from a jackpot show we did this past weekend in Moundsville, and those were a lot of fun. We learned a lot, and the other clips that you saw were from Desiree and Taryn's baptism this weekend. They decided to proclaim their faith this weekend, which is an awesome thing to see, and they were baptized by their grandfather, who you have seen in a previous video when we were up on the roof. So all good things happened this weekend. We were pretty successful at the jackpot show. I placed third. Des placed second in her class. Taryn placed second as well in her class. And then she did showmanship as well. But today's plan is the barn. The barn has gotten rather messy recently. We had those two pigs that were in there, and they have outgrown their area. So today we got them moved out and into an outside pen. And the reason it's so messy is because the water, they just dump the water and it spills into other pens. So it's pretty nasty in there, and we need those extra pens for our show animals back here. So I'm gonna use the bad boy tractor, and we are going to break down all the gates, get everything out of here, and clean out the barn. Since we've gotten all the gates and a complete mess out here in the barnyard, I'm gonna get on the tractor and do my best to, we're training pigs to the electric fence. But anyway, I'm gonna do my best to get on the tractor and clean everything out as best I can. without punching any holes in the walls and still effectively getting this barn clean.
You said never let me go. 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 You said never
These girls came back at the worst time possible.
All right, so now that we've gotten the barn cleaned out for the most part, the really bad side was a side that our steer and one of our show heifers stays in. The other half where these cows come in really wasn't that bad because they just come in here of a night or something like that. But we put some fresh wood chips down in the show pen area, and while I was doing that, Des went ahead and cleaned out all the troughs and things of that nature. So now we're going to figure out a gate setup for the rest of our cows and show heifers and steer, in hopes to make them a little bit more comfortable, give them a little bit more room to walk around, and make it easier on us to get in and clean out. All right, so we just finished up putting the gates back in. Took a lot longer than what we thought we would take, but that's okay. This is still kind of a temporary fix. We got a couple gates out in the fields that we're not using right now, so we're gonna take them off and bring them back in the barn, because these girls right here, these older girls, they have a big square section that leads out to the field, and then the steer, and where's she at? And the show heifer back here, they have this really large area right here, and that's not really necessary for them, because we do take them out in the evenings and let them exercise and eat as much grass as they would like. But we're gonna get those gates mainly as a divider for them, so they can still effectively put on weight with grain. And we make sure, that way we can make sure that each of them gets the proper amount of grain that they should be for their body weight, because we really need them to grow and fill out a little bit so they look really good come showtime. Des just finished up making the buckets for the morning, because it is always best to prep their feed the night before, so I'm not scrambling around in the dark before work trying to do that. But like I say, we'll finish putting these gates up tomorrow. I'll be able to show you guys that, but I appreciate you guys watching, appreciate you guys hanging out with us. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel and drop a like. And if you got any suggestions for good counterweights for the tractor, it did hold its own today. I was very surprised with how much of that wet manure it was able to handle. and we were able to put some of it out there in the compost pile for whenever we spread manure on the fields. So I'm really, really liking this tractor, and I look forward to keep on using it. But that's it for today's video. So thanks for hanging out with us. See you later.